gonna get away.
There she goes. I'm sweating already.
Uh-oh.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
And welcome back to Gilstrap Gets, the reselling homestead where two full-time eBayers who don't know what they're doing start a homestead.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd do something fun today, a little bit different. We're going to introduce our entire flock of 10 birds and tell you their names and a little bit about them. Okay, so we're going to get started with Miss Rose here. Rose was introduced on an earlier video. She is a buff Orpington, and she is 8 weeks old today. She is the #1 treaty getter, and she's always the first one to the gate when you open it up. And even though we have two buff Orpingtons, you can tell her apart from our other because she's just a little more fluffy.
Disheveled.
Disheveled is the right word. She also has a distinct voice. Yes, that's her sound. And we'll get the other buff so you can tell the difference.
Blanche, it's okay. It's okay, girl. So this is Blanche, the other buff Orpington that we have. She's obviously a little bit more smooth.
She's the sleek buff.
She is. And she's more mild-mannered when it comes to treaties.
And she's got a different voice.
She does.
She doesn't make that same little trill.
No.
And she's Blanche after one of the Golden Girls.
That's right. We have a little Golden Girl theme.
Well, we started with these two because they are Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Rose and Blanche. And then we have a Dorothy and Sophia we'll show you right now. Okay, so continuing the Golden Girls theme, this is Sophia. She is, feisty, just like Sophia from the show. Oh my goodness.
Where are you going?
Okay, well, cut. Come here, ma'am. Where do you think you're going? She's like, you won't put me in Shady Pines. You know, if you watched. Anyway. Okay, so she's a Rhode Island Blue. And everybody's the same age. Everybody's 8 weeks. She has a lighter colored comb than our other Rhode Island Blue. So that's how we're able to distinguish her from Dorothy. And as far as personality, there's not really anything to note about her.
Pretty standard chicken.
Some of them have really strong personalities, you know, like Rose. But the others, not quite so much. And she's kind of one that just somewhere low to mid pecking order.
Yeah, yeah. So this is Dorothy. As Ash said, she has a darker colored comb, and that's how we're kind of able to distinguish. And she also has a very pronounced red pattern on her chest, which I think is really pretty.
Yeah, I guess it's more red than Sophia.
It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. It's okay.
And a little feistier also.
Yeah, she definitely is.
The Rhode Island Blues are just not as comfortable being held as some of the others.
Definitely not.
Which is funny because we touch these chickens every single day. We have touched them every day since the day they were born.
Yeah, they're very familiar with us.
But that completes our Golden Girls
theme.
Quadruple chicken spree. You guys hear that really sweet little voice? So this is Raven. This is our last Rhode Island Blue. We have 3. And she has just like a really quiet little chirp when you hold her. I also think she's so pretty. She's really dark. That's why, hence the name Raven.
Exactly.
Compared to her Rhode Island Blue sisters. And she's got this blue sheen, which hopefully translates on camera. She's just got the cutest little nervous sound. Oh, my goodness. It's okay. It's all right.
It's okay, girl.
Yeah. But she's really cool. She's got a little dark comb. I think she'll probably have a dark wattle. She's just a sweet, sweet little girl. She's very sleek and stealthy looking. Good girl, Raven. It's a sweetheart. Okay, you could go back.
Ready? So this is our Lavender Orpington, and we named her Lavender because she's a Lavender Orpington.
Lavender Baby.
Lavender Baby is kind of her name.
Or Puffball Baby.
Puffball Baby is sometimes something that she goes by because she just sits on a roost like a little puffball.
I don't know why. Her compared to everyone else, she's like all body and just a little head.
Yeah, she's very well behaved, and she's kind of been one of our favorites from the beginning. Don't tell the others.
She's a little feistier.
Yeah,
she's also the only Lavender, so that makes her stand out.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we had read about Lavender Orpingtons maybe being a little shyer, getting picked on, but not her. She's high on the pecking order.
She definitely is.
She's like 2 or 3 under our Rooster.
She definitely is, and she's going to escape.
She'll let you know. She's a good girl.
She is. Good girl.
Oh my goodness. Okay, moving on to another breed. This is a silver-laced Wyandotte, and this is Spicy.
Spicy.
We have 2 silver-laced Wyandottes. And one has a slightly more yellow face and a slightly spicier demeanor. Hence she got her name. It's kind of funny, I was looking back at one of our earliest chick videos, baby chick videos, and as I was pulling her out the first day we got her, I commented that she was feisty.
Yeah.
And yeah, it has remained true.
Mm-hmm. She still is.
Spicy and her sister Frankie, what we're about to show you, we kind of call them the twins.
Mm-hmm.
They always seem to be doing the same thing, and they also seem to be a little bit smaller than the other girls.
They do.
Even though everybody's the same age. And she has almost no crest or waddle yet compared to everybody else. So I don't know if they're just slower developing or what.
Yeah.
But we love her anyway, huh?
Of course.
She's a good girl. Okay, you can go back.
So this is Frankie. This is the other Wyandotte.
And her name's Frankie because we already had a spicy, and so we named her after
Frank's hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Oh my goodness. She's pretty spicy.
She's spicy too. She's going to get away
There she
from me.
goes. Chicken chase is on.
And she's back. Whoops. It's okay.
So yeah, Frankie's the other quote-unquote twin. And like I said, they always seem to be together, and they're kind of lower on the pecking order. And smaller. She's the same way. No crest really forming yet, even at 8 weeks.
I don't know if it's the breeder or what, but yeah, she is definitely smaller.
But she's a sweetie, even though she acts like she don't want to be held. I kind of like these guys because they have such bright yellow feet.
Mm-hmm.
Can you show her little feeties?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at those classic chicken feet. I'm going to make some bone broth out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. Love you. Now we're moving on to our last breed that we have. And this is Feeny, also known as Phoenix. And she is an Ameraucana, also known as an Easter egger. We named her Phoenix because we originally had 3 Ameraucanas, and her chest colors when they were just getting their feathers were such bright orange. Chris decided Phoenix.
Like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Yeah, like a phoenix. And she's a good girl. She looks a little bigger.
She does.
Than everybody else.
She definitely does.
And I don't know, she's kind of higher on the pecking order too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't mind being handled too much, but again, it's really not her favorite. But she's a good girl.
She's so pretty.
Yeah.
So this is Runty, and
he's our rooster.
He is. So he's an Ameraucana rooster. He's called like a splash Ameraucana, is that right?
I think so. That's kind of what we found on the internet because they have different colorings amongst the roosters.
Yep.
But
we called him Runty because he was very small compared to the other roosters when he was a chick. But now he's still
a little bigger now.
Yeah, he is.
It was funny though, when they were very young, he was the smallest.
Yeah.
And we thought, oh, he's just a little runt, hence Runty. But yeah, he turned out to
be the rooster.
our more docile rooster.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned earlier, we started with 3 Ameraucanas, but as of a couple days ago, we actually gave away Chestnut.
It's hard.
So a little tribute here to Sweet Chestnut, but we can only have 1 rooster. And as I mentioned in an earlier video too, Chestnut was beating up on this guy. So we posted him online, and a really nice person came and got him and mentioned that he already had 80 plus chickens.
Mm-hmm.
So
Chestnut has his own little flock now.
Yeah, his harem, which he needed because this guy was getting beat up, like bloody wounds.
Constantly.
And we definitely preferred the more chill rooster.
Yeah. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He sure is.
He's a good sweetheart. Every now and then he does a little crow, but still not too much, even at 8 weeks.
Nope.
But you can definitely tell he's the rooster because he bosses the ladies around.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he grabs them by the neck. And he also goes to the food first and lets them know it's okay to eat.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
There's Runty.
Finally, we have 1 honorary member of the flock. I think he's alive. Hey. Oh, goodness.
Oh, so tired.
So this is Tuxie. He came with the house and the property we bought. We got him fixed, and now he likes to hang out with the girls. Aww.
He's just the sweetest cat in the world.
And sometimes he brings us a chipmunk head or 2. But he's a sweet, sweet boy, and he's almost always wherever we are or wherever the girls are. So we can initiate him.
Yeah.
Good boy. Okay, everybody, thanks for joining us on this little fun video today. And yeah, checking out our flock. We're excited to watch them continue to grow. And if you enjoyed this video, if you like this kind of stuff, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.